What's up, y'all? Just the brain.
D flat. Ready to go out here on a brisk day. It's like 29, 30 some degrees, depending on elevation.
Okay.
And it's windy.
It is.
It's warmer than my my day out on the river in North Carolina to be honest with you.
I don't know my thermometer with me, but I thought it was like 31 or like just below.
Water's still water though.
What's up, y'all? Out here today for another episode of the DBFM Entertainment.
DBFM Entertainment. DBFM Entertainment.
Your brain is for show, man. Your brain is for show, man.
DBFM Entertainment.
DB squared today.
DB squared today. Luckily, with the temperature, the water is water and
Yes.
not crystalline.
I gotta make you a little head logo to pop in.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's get a nice shot of your face.
Well, we're out here on the Des Plaines River. Paul is right over here getting ready. Having a hell of a time getting his boat ready. I'm fighting with the wind here to kind of stay stationary. But we'll see what the river looks like a little farther up the way. Hopefully the only thing that gets wet is maybe feet and paddles. But you never know. Every day is a new day, new challenges. DBFM Entertainment.
All right, it is go time. Let's do this. Side up. This side up. Someone's coming up here. How's it going, man?
No, and there's nobody to bother you, right? Have a good one.
I like the size of his boat. I want one like that size.
It's a little 6-footer.
8.
Is that an 8?
It's like an 8 or 9, I think. Just another boat in the quiver, you know.
Yeah, so we're gonna paddle about a mile.
Read about that.
Going up to the cabin site, or future cabin site rather.
That's right. We got to do some trimming today.
That is correct. There's an area we've been looking at that thankfully Google Maps has imparted to us so kindly. It's a pretty good sized little area that used to be old stand of trees. Would have been a wind block for 2 or 3 farm fields that are kind of surrounding it. Well, those farm fields were bought by the DNR, or were granted to them, I imagine, in some sort of referendum. So now if we were in Canada, that would be considered crown land, and it would be open use land.
Yeah.
Well, we're in America. They don't have crown land here. What they do is they buy land and basically tell us that we can't use it for anything unless we're walking through and it doesn't happen to have a sign that says no trespassing.
Which they all do.
Which most of them do. I look at it this way. Does the river ever stop running?
Preach.
No.
I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. Like, how are you gonna tell me that? Like, I mean, check this out. Okay, Google. What time does the earth close? Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but I think collectively between the two of us, we have spent more hours on the river after that said closing time than during.
I would say so. Get you a little view of that. So they come to controlled burns, you know, try to keep people out of here, I imagine.
That time that we were out here with
That's right. We were out here with a friend of ours, Danny.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fire.
Yeah, check out these clips right here. Look at that. It's pretty dope. Uh-oh, futile. Oh no, we're good. All right, we're gonna have to blast through this junk. And whenever you do that, make sure you can tuck your paddle in before you do. Hey man, let me try those.
All right, come on, paddle out. I want to do this in motion.
Nice. Ooh, those are light. I don't feel a difference paddling, but resting and holding them,
Way lighter.
yeah, they're like nothing.
With the face on those, look at the face compared to this. You got a lot more power.
Yeah, slightly bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, got it. Oh shit.
You got it?
Yeah. All right, we're coming up to our turn here. Oh, there's a dead ass raccoon right there. You see that?
I do see that. He's definitely stretching out. He's doing yoga.
Oh, what's up? White water. Yep, is this where the road used to be or something? We've been heading north this entire time. Now this is where we head east. And then we are pretty close to our location. Stealth mode. Why don't you go ahead and breach? Whoa. There's a lot of water in my boat.
Oh, I better know why.
All right, let's check it. So,
Come just a little bit farther. I think this is like the beginning of our path. This pile of sticks right here and this clearing right behind it. A little bit of grass cover, which you know will come back.
yeah, this looks like a,
I would say that's pretty.
yeah, it's a good spot.
We don't even have to do any work. I feel comfortable leaving a $800 boat. If I know
Come on, man, you're making my little 300 thing feel like a jalopy.
it's no jalopy. I've seen what that thing can carry.
Oh no, there it goes. I'm actually afraid. I don't want it to, okay, that's cool.
Beautiful.
It had been moved around a lot.
Now let it breathe. Do you mind if you tip my cup a little bit farther? Thank you. What the? Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
I just watched a man bear scoop. Like you were looking for salmon in there. Whoa.
Hey man, I didn't have a spoon.
You weren't even wearing your water gloves.
All right, so we're gonna look for a clearing.
As long as there's nothing big and
Dude, this is the way we took. Hey man, I'm glad we're finally out here doing this. We've been talking about it
I
for a
know,
while.
I've been waiting to come out here since we were last out here and left.
So are you still down with the idea of like pallet material? I feel like that'd be our easiest source of wood.
I do have a pretty reliable source of pallets as it is.
I mean, because what are we looking at? Like building like an 8x8 or something?
Like an 8x8, 8x10. Something big enough that's comfortable for two people if they have to be in there, but can be if you wanted to just take off into the woods, have a warm, dry place to sleep. You have that available here.
Let's go back down to the river, right?
Yeah, let's walk to the river and see what it looks like from there.
I do not see your boat. Well, I can barely see it. I feel if my intention was to get up and piss, I wouldn't see it. Speaking of which. God.
Do you guys need me to bring anything with? Like my little handsaw or anything? Or?
If you wanted that and maybe a couple beers for yourself. So if you want to bring a 6-pack or a little more, that would be welcome.
We'll see you here shortly.
All right, sounds good, man. I know I've told you this before, but it always comes to mind when I think about stuff like this. And it was that time that you were still working at Value City, and I went out to the nest, and then you met me there at like 1 in the morning, and I'm just sitting there like I've been hanging out by myself for a couple hours, just chilling in the dark, and I just hear whistling. I hear that music you're playing on your phone, and I just see a little glow from the lantern. I was like, there's Dave, and I just like came to meet you. I'm like, hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah.
Just like, hey, well, I'll meet you there. Boop, boop, boop.
I wanted to go to our spot. I'm all right putting it right here. I'm going to change into some actual hiking shoes here.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I would be more than pleased with that. Some of the lower stuff clear out.
This is all cover above us.
Leave the top, because the top will fill in if we take more out of the bottom.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like this is a really good shelter spot. That is thick as shit. This is all thick around here. We're not in the way of our trail, so we can still walk past here.
Look out, Paul.
Nice thing here too is there aren't a lot of stumps to cut out of the ground like the other spot.
Oh, I'm taking the whole thing off. That one might just pull right out.
Awesome.
You know what? A lot of this tree, this one is pretty much dead. Because pretty much everything just...
We got this cleared out pretty good.
Yeah, put it right there.
Want me to help you push it?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's hop over this thing.
Okay.
Because this is what's hitting the ground.
Oh, I see.
Let's give it a hoof.
Ooh. Oh. Are you all right? Yeah. Just got stabbed in the head. Oh. So we've got our main area kind of plotted out here. We've cleared out a lot of the space. So from this stick to this one, this is going to be one wall. A wall to this stick. This will be a wall, and this will be a wall. Right here, we're marking out where there will be a door I'll build, maybe like a 1x1 door that just swings and opens up so I can access wood on the outside. This will be the cabin wall, and then there'll be a little lean-to I'll build here just to keep wood dry. Probably do a wood stove with a jack right here. Door opening right there, another door right here to access, and head out to where we'll put an outhouse. And yeah, so we don't have wood with us today. Just plotting everything out and kind of seeing what we can do and start acquiring wood, and then we'll come here and start building. I see him. Get off my property! What's up?
Tell you what, that's a little fucking tall, man.
I know.
It's been, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Oh, how much? What's going on? Welcome.
What's up?
Thing on like a tripod or what the fuck?
The gimbal?
It just stays level the whole time?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
What's up, birds?
Yeah, this is pretty nice back here.
You want to look for the clearing.
I'm tending to a little gasifier stove here. Cooking up a little noodles, dehydrated hamburger meat, and the beef broth. Because it's starting to get a little chilly out here. We're going to head out pretty soon. It's nice to have something to eat before you have to go do anything like paddle and then pack up your boat and then go back home before you go eat. So it's nice to have a snack in between.
We were like back over here, I think. I'm just trying to remember, I don't want to forget which way we came in.
Sounds like they might be coming back. I don't see them though, it's pretty dense here. Went out walking to the big clearing that there is on this, in this little area here. It's not too far away, but it's a hike through dense woods. So I'm sure it'll take them a good 5 minutes at least to get there.
And there we are.
See if I don't get lost on the way back now.
This can go one of two ways.
Yep, we're gonna find out, huh?
Can go well or in the water.
You wanna go first? You wanna go at the same time?
Let's do it. Nice. How did it feel? It looked pretty stable going in.
Pretty stable there. Well, kayaking, whether solo or in a group, is always a good time.
Always. Is that a car right there? What is that, a car? the fuck? Don't hit that one. This is where we walked, right?
Yep.
So that was
walked all
5
the way
minutes
down
for us
to
to
there.
paddle.
Yeah, we came right out here.
Yeah, so if we go through here, we save 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Either way, you still have to hike the boat about the same amount of distance.
Well, if you would have yelled, we would have been all the way down there on the bank looking for you.
Is this what you were talking about where the bridge used to be?
It's actually, yeah, it's like right here.
So I think I just scraped on that cinder block or that piece.
Yep, on rock. There is a bunch of rocks right there.
That's probably it. Nice. The fuck? Oh, is there actually a... Oh, shit. Next time the river floods, we gotta camp on it. Over it, yes. We want a hammock camp over the water, like when this is all flooded. Like we want to set up all of our hammocks in the trees and then put like ropes in between the trees and like harnesses so we can still get around, but like just camping over the floodwater. Oh shit. Check this out, look how much this spins when I just...
Now, give her some gas. Not a whole lot. Just got back from work. You just got back from work. We're sitting here trying to figure out our next plan of attack. This is D flat, the brain. This is just another one of those wonderful episodes of DBFM Entertainment. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. If you haven't liked this video yet, watch the rest of it. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll subscribe just based on that. But let's get down to brass tacks.
We're getting close. I can see it's 14 minutes.
14:22.
No, that's how many minutes it's been recording. What's underneath it?
0000.
No, it's still there.
It says 0000.